The best move by a pitcher. Here comes Sean Dunston. Look at Andy McGaffigan. Swing and a miss. The duck of the year. Great move by McGaffigan.
Outs and 2 on following some stalling tactics. Cox takes exception and tags him with that pitch in the behind. So Foster and Cox exchange a few words. And it looks like nothing much is going to happen. But the bench is clear just in case they were about to fight. So they kind of milled around for a little bit and shoved each other. But needless to say, nothing happened and nobody was ejected.
Fifth, 4-0 Rocks. Mulholland. Andres Galarraga gets hit. There is a history between these two teams when it comes to hit batsmen. The Big Cat stares. Bench is empty. Nothing materializes. Next batter. Bases are loaded and Ellisburgs quietly have...
Against Matt Lawton. Lawton calls for time in the windup.
Well, people try to do this all the time to break Pedro's rhythm, but Ted Hendry is not supposed to let him. They have all these orders. No, these guys just can't jump out. They do it all the time with Pedro. The flipper, as people call Matt Lawton because of his tendency to flip the bat every time he hits a home run, is not one of the league's more popular players. Pedro takes care of it, but in a bad time.
Off the knee, Hatteberg steps in. Both benches clear. And watch the formation the Red Sox make, Peter. Nobody is going to get on the Twins near their ace, Pedro Martinez. It's a full house backfield.
Absolutely, but there's one very nice scene here. Paul Molitor, 42nd birthday yesterday, comes out and just tells Pedro, you know, with all that's happened in the last 2 weeks between...
Tony Graffinino on first. Maglio Ordonez chops one to short. Omar Vizquel, 7 Gold Gloves. To Robbie Alomar, 8 Gold Gloves. Graffinino slides in late to break up the double play, and it's about to be some static. Graffinino said later, I've seen Robbie turn that play. We're still in the ballgame. I'm just going in hard. That's it. Bottom 6, Alomar at the plate with runners on after a few words there. Alomar chops one off the glove of Matt Ginter. Alomar slides in the first, but he's thrown out by Graffinino. 7-2 Indians. But watch this. Remember that static? Alomar challenges Graffinino, and it is on. Robbie said later, all I know is he's going to play for a while, and I'm going to play for a while. Still trying to figure out what Robbie meant by that. Alomar's brother Sandy got a childhood flashback about taking up for his little brother. Sandy would get tossed. The benches were clear. All his songs. Somebody said, oh, no, your mama didn't take $100 worth of food stamps out of a $1,000 Gucci bag. No, she didn't.
Everything's getting a little testy. Tino Martinez, ow! De Los Santos hits him right in the back. De Los Santos not happy about it. Bench is empty. Martinez would leave the game. De Los Santos said, I had no reason to hit him. Wilson, 7 innings, he allowed 1 run and 3 hits. Bottom 6, Mark Pryor throws behind Jason LaRue. Top 7, Wilson facing Moises Alou, and he hits him at the knees. So bottom 7 now, Wilson at the plate now, and you know what's coming. Kyle Farnsworth on the mound. Wilson will square the bunt. Wild pitch inside. Runner moves over to second, and as that's going on, we got a brawl. Bench is clear, and there's a scrum right near home plate. Let's see what happened. After the pitch, Wilson starts joining with Farnsworth and then charges him. But Farnsworth, former high school football player, great tackle there. Dusty Baker has to come and pull Farnsworth away. And then Dusty gets into it with Ray Knight. How about a manager one-on-one? Wilson pulled from the pile. Both Wilson and Farnsworth tossed.
There's no question that Farnsworth threw at him. He's bunting. He threw it up and in near his face. And that should have been grounds for ejection right there, right on the spot.
We're not out to make a name for ourselves as the fighters or anything, a bunch of thugs. But we just, you know, we're protecting each other, and that's part of the game. That's how it used to be.
Wilson ended up with a bloody nose. He needed a bandage afterwards, and he didn't want to comment. But it doesn't end there. Russell Branyan has to be held back from going after Eric Karros. Oh, yeah, there was a baseball game as well. Top
flashback to Thursday. CC Sabathia, Monkowski would later hit Bobby Kielty, which made this inevitable for the Twins. Kenny Rogers, he hits Milton Bradley and is back to reality, or Friday if you prefer. Next batter after Koski was Torrey Hunter. Davis goes inside. Hunter doesn't like it. Both he and Davis get tossed as the bench is clear. Now, doesn't appear to be a hockey player in the bunch here, which is surprising given
it's Minnesota.
It's the North Star State, but just a lot of pushing and recipe exchanges. Another look, Davis goes inside, and Hunter takes it personal. Some choice words from Hunter, and then Davis. We can read his lips. Get back in the box. Get back in the box. It was so much fun last time. Let's flash back again to last July. Danny Baez, no relation to Joan because she's about peace and love. Well, Hunter wanted a piece of Baez then, chucked the baseball at him and backed it out. Davis did not know he was ejected, and he's going to go Mike Davis at Kentucky. Now, we didn't want you to read his lips right there. Earmuffs, earmuffs. All the fireworks, 5 ejections in all, including Twins manager Ron Gardenhire. His team wins it, though. 9-2 your final.
I mean, that was like an 80-mile-per-hour fastball.
Third pitch off the back. Benches clearing. Some pushing, some shoving. Tyson Gillies going to take down Alfredo Aceves, who gets right up and chases Gillies.
Oh, wow.
Look at that takedown. It's like a Don Zimmer takedown.
Ooh, that was. But Aceves is a big dude.
Jay Johnson gets to Aceves, starts throwing punches.
Ooh.
Eventually, Eduardo. I mean, what is going? Look at this. This is
a family
the World
feud.
Baseball Classic. Haymakers on both sides. Aceves being held back by Larry Walker. I mean, just an absolute brawl here. Eventually, Giants closer Sergio Romo is going to start staring people down.
Uh-oh. Got a little now. Molina mentioned he wasn't happy before. These guys are going to see a lot of each other between now and the end of the season. Jed Jerko, you see the former teammate of Molina.
No, this is not good.
No.
I mean, you know, you can't be doing this kind of thing, you know, based on what's going on in our country right now with the virus. Now you got the bullpens emptying out. Everybody over by the Brewers dugout.
All of this going on. They're playing. They got a half a game to go tonight.